Red pill content is something that's been getting trashed a lot lately, and to be clear, I definitely will be doing that in this video. But unlike most commentary channels, I do understand why people love this stuff. I mean, it wasn't too long ago that I was a guy watching AMS and Steph is Cold every single day, wondering why that girl keeps flaking on me.
You don't get that pussy wet.
But I'm telling you guys, these videos are not the answer. These dudes are deeply insecure. They're ignorant as hell, and they're not even good at talking to women.
Alright. Like you supposed to ask somebody that?
And believing everything they say and watching their videos all the time will fuck your life up in the long run, and in the short run, honestly. There were so many good relationships on women I missed out on because I was in my stupid ass red pill phase. So by the end of this video, we'll all be able to differentiate between reality and their bullshit. So this video is called Red Pill Avengers Take on Miami. Yes, that is an unironic name, and yes, I know that's funny. So we got Steph is Cold, channel favorite, FitX Fearless, MJ Get Right, and Austin Dunham. Should be a banger.
Where you at?
I'm at home.
Are you at home?
Before you ask a woman or really anybody a question, have a list of like possible answers in your head before you ask them, just to make sure it's not a fundamentally stupid ass question. Because the only honest response to, hey, why are you at home, is because this is where I live, dumbass. Like if she was eating, would you be like, hey, why are you eating? If she was driving, hey, why are you driving? Like, it's just a stupid ass question. But maybe I'm reading too much into this. Let's see what she actually says.
Why are you at home? Why are you at home? Okay,
She pretends not to hear you and didn't answer the question. Got it. Yeah, usually when you say something stupid or you're like visibly nervous with a woman, she's not gonna say anything to your face in the moment. So the point is, you have time to fix the situation. So let's see how Austin does. I have a feeling it's gonna get worse.
Okay, I'm gonna shower and I'm gonna go to your place at 8 p.m. Okay.
I am going to come over to your house at 8 p.m., okay? It may seem like I'm being hypercritical on our friend Austin here, but I figure when your entire worldview is that half the human population are these subhumans that are hypergamous and are incapable of love, and if you're a guy and you're a 6.5 and your girlfriend runs into an 8 at Target, she's gonna blow him in the bathroom and come back to you,
continue to use you for your resources,
and all this dumb shit, I figured the least you can do is actually be good at flirting with women, and he can't even do that right. There was zero confidence when you were telling her you're gonna come over to your house. Being nervous when you're talking to girls isn't an automatic fail. I've gotten girls' numbers being nervous. They could clearly see it. Some of them even made fun of me after, and it was fine. It's not as big of a deal as people make it out to be. But when I watch this, I'm seeing somebody who like probably watched a bunch of red pill shit.
My mama's a slut. Your mama's a slut. My sister's a slut.
And is trying to like exert his dominance on a woman, being like, this is the situation, I'm coming over. And when you try to do all that alpha shit and it's not genuinely who you are, especially when you're this bad at it, it just makes you look extra stupid.
Did you hear me?
No, what'd you say?
I said I'm gonna shower and I'm gonna go to your place at 8 p.m.
Hello?
Come on. You think the phone froze as soon as you asked to come over to her house? Really? I guarantee you, if this dude was just like, hey, I'm in town for a few days, you wanna like catch up and get some ice cream or do something, magically her reception would be 10 times better. The call wouldn't be dropping. She would just magically be able to hear everything he's saying.
Hello?
It's like every time I tell you what I'm gonna do, you don't hear me.
Yeah, it's weird, right? It's almost like every time you invite yourself over to her house, she like doesn't say anything. It's almost like she's uncomfortable or something. Here's some more free game for the young men's out there. You gotta play your game. Okay, getting women is like an RPG. If you're the shy, quiet guy, you can get any level of woman being that type of guy. If you're the loud, funny guy, you can get any level of women being that guy. Here's the thing that the red pill doesn't tell you. Some women are going to be absolutely repulsed that you're quiet. They're gonna think it's weird. They're gonna be like, fuck this guy, he's weird, he watches anime, he's disgusting. Now, some women who are just as attractive to you are gonna wanna figure you out, they're gonna find you attractive, they're gonna be into it. It's like, bro, if all your stats are in magic and mana, why are you trying to beat the boss with the two-handed sword? It just doesn't make sense. You know, you need to be in the cut, casting spells and shit. You need to play to your strengths, or else you look stupid. Trust me, I've made all the mistakes. Nothing criminal, but I've done a lot of cringy shit. Now, there are some like universal skills and traits that I think every guy should have when it comes to talking to women, but That's later in the video.
I said, I'm going to shower and go to your place at 8 p.m.
Third time he's repeating himself. Could have made a joke out of it, could have pivoted, but he's just gonna keep saying the same shit like she didn't hear him the other 3 times. Here's the thing with this like alpha macho thing. I do think that most women like it when you take control over a situation, but they have to have a certain level of like familiarity and comfortability with you, or else it just comes off as like possessive and creepy. And the last thing you want to do with any woman is make them feel unsafe. Once you do that, it's game over.
Place at 8 p.m.
Austin, can you hear me?
Oh my God.
Look, call me crazy, but this is what I saw. You awkwardly invited yourself over to a girl's house who probably doesn't like you that much. You made her uncomfortable with the way you asked, and the recording of her probably, you kind of putting her in a weird position. She's not like confrontational to be like, no. So she was just like, I don't know what's going on, which is a common thing girls do. And you hung up on her because you're, you know, kind of a dick. So that's what I saw. You guys tell me what you guys think.
Business meeting?
For all the beta males who don't watch Austin Dunham's channel, a business meeting is when he has sex with a female woman. You're welcome.
Something like that. You got too many to choose from, to be honest.
Is he doing this ironically? He has to be, right? Like, he has to know that's funny. We can't see you get rejected and then you be like, I just got too many options to choose from. Like, that's something I would do in a funny video. Maybe that was a joke. He doesn't really seem like the self-deprecation type. I don't know if that is a word, but you know, maybe. I don't know this guy. Okay, so now they're at the beach, right? At night, they're not going into the ocean. Why you got no clothes on? I've never been out with my guys and be like, oh shit, we're going to the beach? All right, for sure. And then I just took off all my clothes, put some panties and a chain on, and went outside.
Can I touch you? Can I touch you? I don't want you, I just want
It's okay. It's okay. You can hear that.
Work out.
Was that
out.
That's not a win, dude. Oh my gosh, people are so fucking stupid. She just kind of disrespected you. Did you not see that? Am I tripping? She just said to your face, I don't want you. I don't want you. I just want to touch you. I get that there's double standards when it comes to genders and stuff. I think a lot of them are fair. But if the roles are reversed and you would end up in prison, I think that's a good rule of thumb that, hey, maybe I shouldn't let this slide with a woman. You know what I mean? Like, there's no situation where I go up to a bunch of women and say, hey, your body looks great. I don't want you. I just want to touch it, and that goes well for me. If these guys are like, oh yeah, she gets to pat my head like I'm a little ass boy. Like, it's goofy. This is the thing that pisses me off about these motherfuckers. Because all you guys are like red pill alpha. You'll talk about, don't give her any attention, don't compliment her. All these women, they just want attention, they just want attention. But you're outside at night at the beach. You're not in the ocean. You're not Michael Phelps doing 25 laps with panties, no shirt, and a chain on. Why else would you be doing that if it's not for attention? You're the chick with her ass and titties out at the bar. That's you. You just have a dick. Well, your whole channel is based on shitting on those women when you are that woman. I've literally seen a video on Fresh and Fit with this dude. There's a stripper pole. Guess who's the first one to hit that bitch? Austin. Why? Because he's a whore, and that's what whores do. Remember, this is the same community that calls out like girls with OnlyFans and all these girls are basic and they're all whores and all this shit. Look at this dude's description for his Patreon. What's up with the squirt emoji? A little odd. And when this dude plays his like Patreon teaser in his videos, you can hear him like fucking girls in the background. It's like, are you serious? But then you're gonna make a video on like types of women to stay away from, girls with OnlyFans. It's like, bro, you basically have one. What are you talking about? How do you have this little self-awareness but think you should be teaching people about life? It is absolutely insane to me.
Y'all see right there.
Hey.
That's what having a good body does for you.
What, women come up and touch you? Who the fuck cares? That's like when you're black and white girls are like, can I touch your hair? Say no. Set standards, set boundaries for yourself. You're a human being, you deserve respect. Say no. But they can't do that because you're out here walking around with no clothes on.
Honey, you better not be looking.
She better check away, man.
Like, look at this dude, bro. You're out with your boys. You're covering this much of your body. What the fuck are you doing? The thing about this part of the video is like, you're a spectacle. It's not necessarily a good thing. They're not respecting you because of who you are, what you've done, or anything like that. They just like how you look. Like a slab of meat to these people. It's just something to look at and gawk at, but it's like, it has no substance. Don't you want to be more than that? And I'm not saying,
Oh, don't work out.
obviously it's important to look good and work out, but you can be good looking and not have to flaunt it off constantly because it makes you look insecure as fuck. Whatever your advantage is, play it down and play it cool, okay? Never lead with that. If you have money, if you have a great body, whatever it is, let it be a surprise. The dude with money that's always fucking, you know, making it rain and flexing, you look stupid. If you have any sort of clout or whatever, you never want to lead with that for a couple reasons. One, because if you lead with superficial stuff, you're going to attract superficial people. That's why it's so funny to me that these guys are always complaining about women. It's like, maybe it's the women that you attract because you're goofy, but whatever. And two, because it makes you look desperate and sad. It's like you're trying to qualify yourself for strangers by like showing them all the things that you think are great about yourself. And that's what I'm seeing when these dudes are walking around like it's Magic Mike 2 Urban Edition. It's like in high school when you're around your boys and like a girl comes around and some dude just starts wilding out for no reason. I remember I was at like, we were playing basketball at the park and a girl came. I literally saw a guy stop playing the game and started climbing on the rim. He fell and broke his arm. He came back in the cast the next day trying to impress a girl. I don't know why he thought climbing was gonna do it, but when you're a young man, you do a lot of stupid shit. He gets a pass because he was 17. These people are in their mid-20s. You should have figured this out by now, especially when you're teaching people this shit. Like, these are things that we've all done and are ashamed and try to move forward because you're like, oh fuck, that was so cringy. I can't believe I used to do that. You're not supposed to stay in that corny place and teach people all that goofy shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I'm making this video.
Basketball team, what?
Just BBC.
I'm actually
What?
Just BBC team. BBC team.
Very weird that that's the first thing that came to your head, but whatever. I don't know what it is about the red pill culture, but these people can't stop talking about dicks.
My shit got like this. Everyone get your dick harder. Jumping on my dick. You see the super Bluetooth mode.
Obviously, you know, my joke brain wants to say it's like a gay thing, but I don't even think it's that. I really don't. I did watch that grilling episode with Myron, and he did say that like female vaginas are disgusting.
Female vaginas are disgusting.
And also when she asked him if he's ever been in love, he said,
To a woman?
those are two pretty gay things to say, but you know, I don't know the guy. But I feel like calling them gay is too easy. You know, that's low hanging fruit. It's just funny to me that like these are the same dudes that are calling out like Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B for like being whores that only talk about sex, which, you know, I understand. But it's like, you don't see how you kind of do the same thing. We're always talking about digging sticks in her guts and all that weird shit that you tell your like teenage audience.
Big stroke. Big stroke. Till she motherfucking bust.
You don't see how you're kind of in the same realm just because you tell people they should make money? Like they don't fucking know that already?
Gotta take beast pics. I need beast pics of all of y'all.
This guy throughout the video gets weirder and weirder, especially towards the end.
If she's bouncing on, if my shit got like this, and she's bouncing on my shit.
My shit couldn't even get like this on 200 mgs of Bluetooth.
I don't know what the sex obsession is. My gut is saying that these people have low self-worth and all they feel they have to offer a woman is sex. So like that's all they really talk about. But I don't know. It's kind of corny to like deep psychoanalyze a person that I haven't met. So I'm just gonna continue to make fun of them. All right, cool.
So when we said on WhatsApp, right? I like a pretty face. So me too. She's not pretty.
She's not looking at you.
She's not looking at you. In what scenario are you meeting a woman, you're gonna hang out with her, get her to like you enough for her to let you inside of her body, and you're not even looking at her face? Are you gonna put a bag over her head when you meet her for the first time? Like, what is this situation? I know he wasn't being literal, but in most religions, you have to wait until you're married to a woman, commit your life to them before you do that act. And this dude's on such the other side of the spectrum. He's like, not only am I not doing any of that shit, I'm not even gonna look at your face. It's just, you know, it's funny. Times have changed. You know, that's all I'm saying. Times have changed.
The 6 is cool, but 4,
If her body is gonna be like this,
bro, look at the
and her body wants to jump on this.
I'm out. Nope. I'm out. I'm done. I'm done. I can't do it anymore. If you want to look like a loser as fast as humanly possible, that is how you do it. Trust me. Take my advice, red pill people that think I'm gay. Just trust me on this, all right? Oh my god, look at the girl I just had sex with. Look how good she looks. Like me, I'm cool, right? I'm cool, right? Like, it's pathetic. When you do that, it just makes you look like a desperate loser. Because again, you're begging for the validation of the people around you. Just like when you're walking around the city greased up with no clothes on. It's the same thing. And trust me, women can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his type. That's his type.
That's like
The fucking guy in the back. Yeah, that's his type. I know my boy Steph, and that's the type. That's his fucking. I don't get any girls, but like Steph, that's the kind of girls he likes. Fuck yeah. Let me get those beach pics.
What's her face like?
she was cute. She was cute. Her face cute, bro.
I'd smash.
No, I'm saying.
I mean, I'd fuck her, but like, I'm not taking her to fucking Baskin Robbins or anything. She still gotta wear the bag over her head. That's mandatory. Oh god, the fucking views that these guys have on like women is like so juvenile.
Is this bitch ugly?
Either that or
Daddy, is this one good enough? Is she pretty, Daddy? I don't know. I can't think for myself. Papa, I want to go up. Isn't that beta behavior to be asking another man what he thinks about your woman? Shouldn't she just be good enough for you? Shouldn't you not care what other guys think? Isn't that like the whole point of like this alpha male, I'm a tough guy shit? Or am I gay? This is the through line of this video. These people seek validation because they're not comfortable with themselves. You can put on all the fucking muscles, you can fuck all the girls you want. That's great. I mean, I don't know. I think you should stop just being a whore after a certain number. I think that number is different for certain guys, but it's like, Jesus. Don't you kind of feel shitty just fucking girls over and over and over again? You're either leading girls on and they actually like you and you won't commit to them, and that would kind of make me feel like shit. Or you're finding women that want nothing to do with you and only want to use you for sex, either because there's something kind of fucked up with them, or there's something in you that they see that will make them not want to commit to you, which would also make me kind of feel like shit. Aren't those both kind of bad after a while? Like, don't you just kind of get it? And you gotta spend time, you gotta fucking talk to them. It's not like they just come over, fuck, and then leave immediately and I don't talk to them at all ever and they just show up and upset. Like, that's not real life. But, you know, these people have the minds of 12-year-olds, so I'm not too surprised.
bitch wants you to take her out on dinner date and shit. Bitch won't do shit for you. Bitch, I'm not taking you on no fucking date, bitch. I don't even look like that. I look like motherfucking Slender Man from fucking Australia and shit.
Why are you so angry, first of all? Why are you talking to a woman, even putting a date on the table if you're not attracted to her sexually? Like, what is this scenario where a girl's not attractive enough for you to just spend a little bit of time with her, but you'll have sex with her? Don't you think that's kind of like a wrong way to live life?
She don't gotta self-improve. All she gotta do is show up like she did at the beach. Hi, my name is Jessica.
I have tight pussy and ass.
And my titties are big.
Oh, she doesn't have to self-improve. Women don't have to do anything. They just show up and their life is great. Oh, shut the fuck up, dude. All these bitch-ass motherfuckers have this weak-ass energy. Oh, they don't have to, I have to do everything. Shut up. Stop whining. God, these motherfuckers are pissing me off. They just come off as so bitter to me. It's like, do you like the work you do or not? Do you like the grind or not? Are you happy with the work you're doing? Are you happy with the things you get from it? If you are, why are you complaining about other people? First off, you think every attractive woman just has an amazing life forever? Or do you think it kind of tapers off? I'm just talking about the bimbos, women. Don't get all pissy at me. That's the thing with this red pill nonsense. You can tell these dudes don't like themselves. It's just obvious to me. If you can't see it, you'll either figure it out or you'll be 50 and listen to these 20-year-olds who think they have the world figured out. It's goofy. But when you are that insecure, you do everything for the validation of others. In their case is women, right? Because they want to have sex with a lot of girls. And because you're doing everything for the validation of the ones around you, you expect them to give a fuck. And when they don't do what you want them to do, you get mad. That's why you should do things that you like for you, not for anybody else. You see how that makes sense?
You know that the Austin with 8,000 subscribers, scrawny, she wouldn't even care. You do all this self-improvement and still gotta deal with that? Why?
She wouldn't even care. She wouldn't even care. This is another thing that these people do. They make it seem like a woman's not gonna show you any sort of attention until you have an 8-pack and a Rolex. Let's take me out of it, okay? A couple years ago, I used to work at a coffee shop. And there was a dude I worked with. Let's say his name was Mouse. Mouse, not over 6 feet tall, huge fucking gut, not an attractive guy. You watching this video, person I can't see, you're better looking than Mouse. And I had seen multiple women heavily flirt with him. I've even seen objectively attractive women, and I am not some all women are beautiful. Like, I mean actually attractive women buy him shit. Like, met him, talked to him a couple times, you know, because they come into the store a lot, and they buy him little gifts. So he's not attractive. Obviously, we work at a coffee shop. We're not rich. All he had to do was be nice, be decent at talking, and he wasn't like super flirty. He wasn't like the smoothest dude in the world. He was just nice and could hold a conversation. I'm telling you guys, the bar is so low. It's so low. Now, you should be all these things. You should be in the gym. You should be making money, all that stuff, but do it for you. All you really need when it comes to women is self-respect. You don't need to be, oh, should I text her? It's 8 p.m. I don't want to look like I'm not busy. And if I text her too fast, all that goofy shit. When you start playing games and you start obsessing over female nature and hypergamy and all this stuff, it becomes a game and it becomes inauthentic, and people can sniff that shit out. Once you respect yourself, everything falls into play. If a girl flakes, you won't really care because you're not gonna put her above you from the Tinder messages that you swapped. If you're dating a girl and she does something you don't like, you'll tell her kindly, and if she keeps doing it, you move on, because you're not gonna put yourself through that because you genuinely respect yourself. How do you do that? I would say a good start is to get really good at something. I know that sounds kind of random. Pick a thing you want to make money from, stick with that thing, don't quit for at least a year, and get really, really good at it. Once you do that, that'll give you some confidence, and then you can go start doing other things, start, you know, taking trips, learning about things, learning about different cultures, learn the language. Like, be an interesting, genuine person that respects themselves, respects their time, you know, isn't an asshole, all that type of shit. That's what I would say. It's not a gay thing, it's an energy.
That sounds really gay.